Tom Sandoval is now playing the victim card in the aftermath of his illicit affair with his co-star Raquel Leviss, and the internet is not buying it. He is finally opening up and really feeling the emotional impact of what happened with him and Raquel Leviss, and he's now worried that people see him as a total narcissist.
It was a pretty juicy scandal. If you opened up Instagram, you would have seen me, Ariana, every day.
In fresh sneak peeks of the upcoming second season of the intense reality show, Special Forces World's Toughest Test, Sandoval looks back on the notorious Vanderpump Rules affair, famously dubbed Scandoval. He tearfully shared in a clip that premiered on Us Weekly, saying that the past 3 months have been incredibly tough. Earlier this year, it came to light that Sandoval had been unfaithful to his girlfriend of 9 years, Ariana Madix, with their friend Raquel Leviss.
Why are you here?
The whole country's pissed off at me.
I had an affair and
I want to take a beating.
He broke it down, saying it was like a perfect storm of events. His publicist was completely taken aback, as they'd never dealt with something like a reality star's affair making headlines on CNN before, which, in his opinion, was just plain ridiculous. As he talked about how his reputation took a hit, Sandoval couldn't help but shake his head at the whole situation. He mentioned how it turned into this whole Team Ariana thing, and to his surprise, they managed to rake in an impressive $200,000 in merchandise sales in just a span of 2 weeks. After the revelation of his lengthy affair, a number of Sandoval's co-stars from Vanderpump Rules chose to side with Maddox and cut ties with him. He shared that seeing people he has been friends with for well over a decade just turn on him drained him to the core. In another clip unveiled by People, Sandoval shared the details of the pretty scandalous situation with his fellow boot camp recruits and expressed his surprise at the fan reactions. He mentioned that people were sending him long messages filled with intense, hateful words. When asked by speed skater Aaron Jackson why the affair became such a big deal, Sandoval found himself at a loss for an explanation.
People were messaging me paragraphs of just vicious, like so visceral, like hatred.
In a confessional interview, he expressed how things had changed. Before the scandal, people who recognized him from Vanderpump Rules saw him as a cool person. But now he felt that many viewed him as a complete narcissist with a creepy demeanor. He also received unfavorable comments from fans. One fan said, "Tom Sandoval accuses Ariana of punching him in AMP, not letting him leave their relationship. Why do men always call the woman crazy after they cheat? Tom is a pathological liar and narcissist." Fans boycotted Sandoval's new bar, and the Vanderpump Rules cast members made their feelings known on social media. It's clear that everyone has rallied behind Team Maddox in this situation. One fan commented, "I'm going to say this out loud. The best thing Tom Sandoval ever did for Ariana was cheat on her. Now she's free to shine like the diamond she always was. He was always a weight keeping her down." During the October 5th episode of his Everybody Loves Tom podcast, the Vanderpump Rules star revisited his extended involvement with Raquel Leviss, this time with Bravo superfan Jerry O'Connell. He also made a promise that he has transformed into a different person today. "I fully f***ing regret it," Sandoval admitted. "I feel bad about it. I hate that I hurt people. I, for the most part, have been pretty f***ing miserable, and I don't ever want to go through what I went through again. And I don't ever want to be responsible or the cause for ever hurting people like that and causing that kind of ever again. I'm gonna do everything in my power to never do that again and to never get lost and caught up in a situation like that. I would have gotten out of my relationship, ripped the band-aid off, not delayed," the 40-year-old continued. "I think I got caught up in trying to create the perfect breakup, but it was way beyond that." Sandoval openly admitted that the divorce of his fellow cast members, Tom Schwartz and Katie Maloney, in 2022 inspired him to project an image that his breakup with Maddox was purely harmonious. This was all before the Scandoval news came out in March. "I saw what Tom and Katie went through and I wanted to do it better," he explained. "Do it smoother. We were in a different relationship than Tom and Katie, Ariana and I." Tom admitted that his cheating on his girlfriend of 9 years worsened him in the situation. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and open the notification bell for the hottest and juiciest gossip. Thank you so much in advance. I was drinking all day, every day, chain smoking, cigarettes, going out constantly, chasing the dragon, running away from everything, hiding. And when this happened, I was forced to take a really hard look at my life, really analyze and say, dude, what the f are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, this is not a path that leads to a long, healthy life. So, according to him, he started a sobriety journey earlier this year and came up on 6 months sober. It was right after his affair with Raquel Leviss, which, by the way, caused him to split from Ariana Madix, that he he decided to kick the drinking. But in case you need a refresher, back in March, there was some shocking news that hit the Bravo community hard. It was all about Tom Sandoval, a cast member of Vanderpump Rules, who was then allegedly involved in an affair with Raquel Leviss while he was in a 9-year relationship with Ariana Madix, who is 37. The story started making waves on the 3rd of that month when TMZ reported it. As the headlines kept coming, sources began to claim that Leviss and Sandoval, who is 39, had been keeping this affair under wraps for at least 6 months, possibly even before that controversial kiss between Leviss and Tom Schwartz, who used to date Katie Maloney, in August 2022. When the news broke, James Kennedy, Leviss' ex-finance, posted, "Hope you all feel as sick as I do. This explains everything." But that is now a deleted Instagram post, with which Lala Kent, Tom Sandoval's Vanderpump Rules co-star, replied, "I've been telling y'all. Everyone said I was a bully. It's called You Trigger Me and I See You for Who You Are. I've known these two are disgusting from the jump." She also cut ties with Leviss and cut price of makeup collab with Leviss by more than half. The Give Them Lala's Bambi-eyed palette, which dropped last year for $42, was now priced at $20. Everything must go. Kent captions an Instagram story of the sale, per people. Tom and Ariana's separation was already a tough situation, and the actual breakup didn't make it any easier. According to Page 6, Maddox felt like Sandoval was trying to manipulate her during a recorded confrontation about the affair, which added to the difficulty of the situation. He provided several excuses for not admitting to cheating during the conversation. According to a source, Tom expressed concerns about how revealing the affair with Raquel might affect her mental health, citing his worry, especially after her grandmother's passing last year. Another source mentioned that they discussed the complications arising from their shared home ownership and how Tom believed it would make their breakup even more challenging. Nevertheless, his explanations reportedly failed to persuade fellow Vanderpump cast members to support him. A source stated that Maddox's friends and castmates were disappointed that Tom appeared unable to take responsibility for his actions or demonstrate significant remorse. To make the situation worse for Tom, there was also the presence of an explicit video recorded during a FaceTime session between Leviss and Sandoval, which served as crucial evidence that exposed the affair. Maddox reportedly found it on her former partner's phone, along with several months' worth of explicit messages. In a letter from Leviss' attorneys, they cautioned that the video had been recorded without Raquel's knowledge or consent, citing a California law that forbids non-consensual pornography, commonly referred to as revenge porn. The letter purportedly emphasizes that sharing the video could potentially breach this revenge porn law and instructs anyone with it to promptly delete the content. This only adds more reasons for people, including friends, to distance themselves from the actor. Just recently, Sandoval's attempt to patch things up didn't quite go as he might have hoped. Leviss, who has gone back to her birth name Rachel, shared an Instagram reel of herself enjoying a beautiful garden on September 10th. Surprisingly, the comments were more supportive this time, with many people offering messages of encouragement for her healing era. However, things took a turn on September 12th, Leviss' 29th birthday, when Sandoval decided to publicly wish her well, writing, "Happy birthday, Rachel. I really hope we're finding peace and happiness. Miss you, friend," as reported by Page 6. It was a bit unexpected and seemed like an odd PR that didn't quite work out as planned. He received some teasing from the online community, and in response to all this, Leviss took a decisive step and blocked him, as she revealed on her stories. It was her way of marking her birthday with a gift to herself. Can we just say that whatever Tom was dealing with, he kind of brought it on himself? Feel free to drop your thoughts in the comments and make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay in the loop with the latest celebrity news.